Yo, what's going on, world? This is your boy Nick from Toad Tech, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Astro A10 Gaming Headphones. Now, I had these things for a couple of months. I wasn't rushing to do my review or anything like that because I wanted to take my time so I can be sure that I gave you guys an accurate review. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, in this review right here, we're going to be talking about a couple of things, but the main points that I want to talk about is build quality, voice quality, sound quality, and comfortability. So let's start off with build quality. These headphones right here are marketed as some of the most durable gaming headphones that you can buy, and for 60 bucks, man, I say they hit the mark on this. I'm going to unplug this for a second just so I can move this around. That was the cord to hook it up to, but these things are solid, man. The build quality, they're made out of plastic, but the thing about it, the plastic does not feel cheap, man. For 60 bucks, you get some quality headphones. The plastic does not feel cheap. The microphone, all of it feels wonderfully made. And I don't say that lightly because I had a pair of Sony Gold wireless headphones. If you're familiar with those things were the most comfortable headphones that I've bought as far as wireless goes. But the things were cheap, man. The things started cracking. But these things right here are supposed to last you for years to come. And you can bend these things in any kind of way. And the thing about the Sony headphones, they cracked. And I take care of my stuff. I used to hang them up and things like that, and the things crack for no reason. So, but these things right here, you can stretch them any kind of way. Look at that, man. Without breaking them. Do it like that, twist it like that, and these things are really durable. So it doesn't feel cheap. The build quality is top notch. And the thing about it, after 3 months of use, these things still look new. Still look new. The build quality, see if I can zoom in without it catching my face. These are the ear cups. After 3 months of use, the ear cups still look new, man. Still look new. 3 months of use now, and I be gaming. I be gaming. That's not proper English, but I be gaming. But these things still look new after 3 months, man. The mute, unmute, it doesn't feel flimsy at all. The build quality is top notch. It's a satisfying click when you unmute it, and when you mute it, it's like a click. You gotta buy it to see. You get that little satisfying click when you unmute and mute the headphones. But on top of that, the build quality is top notch, especially for the price point. So let's keep going. Next, we're going to talk about comfortability. Now, comfortability. These headphones right here, I'm just going to keep it real with you, man. These headphones were not the most comfortable headphones when I bought them. They were not the most comfortable headphones, but over time, I guess they broke into my head and my ears, and they became a little bit more comfortable. I'm not going to say they're the most comfortable headphones I had. Like I said, the Sony Gold wireless headphones were the most comfortable I had, but these things, over time, see this material right here, what I showed you for the ear cups, when you first buy them, that material is kind of stiff. It's kind of stiff. And then over time, that material breaks down and it goes on your ear, and it actually feels kind of good. But the thing about the comfortability that I have to take out major points is because of this right here on top of the headset. They give you a little cushion right here, but they don't give you none on the sides. That is not the most that is irritable to me. I don't know why they did that, but when you put on your headphone, you got a little bit of cushion right here, and it feels funny. They could have just wrapped it around here and it made it more comfortable. But I find myself that over time, like if I'm wearing this headset for over like 45 minutes or something like that, it starts to get irritable, and I have to, rearrange it or something like that because of the way it starts to feel in my head. I guess this cushion up here, they could have added more, but I guess for the price point, you got to skip out on something. So, and another thing to point out, that the ear cups, if you sweat a lot, if you're a sweaty gamer, those ear cups can become irritable as well. So if you sweat a lot, that's something to take into account. So don't sweat with these headphones and you will be all right. What else? Let's talk about the inability to set these headphones at a position where I can come back to them You know, if I put these headphones on, they don't have a notch. They kind of just move and glide. So I can't set them to a specific position and keep them there. You know, they're built for my head. Only person gonna wear them is me. I could put them on my head, set them to where I want to go, and then come back to them. But it doesn't work like that. You know, I find myself adjusting them because one headset feels like this, and then it feels like that, and I'm always adjusting and things like that. But if they would have made it where this thing was clickable, or they had some notches in there so where you can set it to the exact point where you want it to go, I think that would have been better than this little glide thing like that. But like I said, they had to skip out on something for the price point. So that was one of the things that they skipped out on. So I got to take off a couple of points for that. But other than that, over time, these things become more comfortable and they feel better in your ear. So let's jump to sound quality. Now, sound quality, check this out. Sound quality is good, not great, and borderline okay. Now I'm gonna say that again. Sound quality is good, not great, and borderline okay. Now, hear me out on this. Hear me out. And it's not the headset's fault. It's Sony's fault. I've been using this headset primarily with my PS4 Pro, and I was gonna give this headset a major blow because I felt like the sound coming out of the PlayStation, it was not loud enough. I mean, the sound quality is good, don't get me wrong, but coming out of the PlayStation, it's not loud enough. I always felt like that. I wanted more volume, but the PlayStation could not give me that. And I was like, you know what? These headsets suck for a minute. And I was like, you know, I don't even know if I can't even really recommend these things until I plug these things into my phone. And man, oh man, do these things sound great. So I'm pretty sure that it's Sony's fault as to why they're not pushing headsets, wired headsets, to full volume to their max capabilities. But other than that, the bass sounds good, man. The bass sounds good. The voice quality sounds good as far as the in-game voice and things like that. Also the in-game chat, when somebody's chatting you, that sounds good. The treble is good. The mids are good. This headset has excellent sound quality unless you plug them into a PlayStation 4. If you plug them into a PlayStation 4, you might be disappointed because Sony does not crank the volume out to pump to headsets. The PlayStation does not do these headsets justice, and these things do sound good. Like I said, I was going to take out major points for sound quality until I plug these things into my phone, and man, these things blew me away. For $60, these things sound good. Now, I didn't get a chance to try these out on the Xbox because I sold my Xbox One. Yeah, I sold my Xbox One to try to get ready for that Xbox One X that's coming out in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. I may come back out and do a little Xbox review with this controller. I mean, with these headsets or something like that to let you know how it sounds on the Xbox. But as far as the PlayStation goes, man, the PlayStation, they need to put out an update or something to get these things to where it will give them justice. So other than that, that's all I got to really say about sound quality. So next up is voice quality. And like I said, voice quality on this thing right here, man, not only can you hear people good, but people can hear you good. This thing has some good voice quality. And like I said, the mic is retractable. It's muted right now. You pull it down like this, it's unmute. You can fold it, things like that. Put it on your face, fold it. You got it, and you're talking, and people can hear you clearly. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what the voice quality sounds like. I have my Zoom, if I can zoom in on it. If I can zoom in on the Zoom, if it, zoom. So I have my Zoom voice recorder right here, and what I'm going to do is I am going to plug this in into the headset, and I'm going to test the voice quality. And I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like, and I'm going to patch it into the video. Alright guys, so right now you're listening to my voice from the headset itself. This is the microphone, and just so you know I'm not playing. Hear that little thump? My bad. If you got your headphones on, you listen to me. I should have warned you, but you know, just so you know that the voice quality is coming from this headset right here. But this is the headset, man. You be the judge for yourself. Do I sound clear? Is this something you would want to spend your $59.99 on? You let me know. But to me, the voice quality is excellent. especially for the price point. You can't go wrong. 2 thumbs up for the voice quality, and you're able to hear your squad mates. They're able to hear you with no problem whatsoever. Alright, so now, what are we going to get to next, man? So we talked about build quality. We talked about, gotta turn that off. We talked about sound quality. So we talked about comfortability. And let's get into some negatives, man. Some negatives. The negatives is, I kind of touched bases on this earlier. This is not the most comfortable headset. This is not whatsoever the most comfortable headset. Like I said, over time, this thing gets more comfortable over time. But if you wear this thing for a long exposures while playing, you may find yourself aggravated because you got to keep adjusting and things like that, and it doesn't get too comfortable. The next negative is the length of the cord. I don't need this cord to be 10 feet long. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Astro. This cord is too long. Now, I can see where they were going with this, because maybe you want to plug your headphones into the mix amp, and your mix amp is where your console is, and you need that length. But give me 2 options. Put me 2 cords in the box. Put me 2 cords in the box, because this thing is too long. Because what I'm doing is I'm plugging it into a PlayStation controller right here. Bam. And guess what? I got all this cable. I'm right here with the controller. I got all this cable. All this cable. And that's too much cable. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to get tangled. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when this cord is too long. We're going to get this thing tangled. And what else is going to happen? It's going to get wrapped around my foot. And I'm going to yank it out or something like that. This cord is too long, man. This cord is too long. But one of the positives about the cord, because I'm not just going to spin it on the negatives, one of the positives is I can reach the volume control right here, which is the up and down right here. So I can control that right here. So that's one of the positives. But other than that, this cord is too long. And I hate tangled cords. So there you have it. Another negative that's not really a negative, it's a negative if you have a PlayStation. The sound quality is not too loud. The sound quality is not too loud. I always found myself wanting more volume with the PlayStation. But if you crank these things with some headphones, and like I said, I didn't test them on the Xbox. I haven't got my Xbox One X yet because it has not come out yet. As soon as it comes out, I'll update this video with it. But the sound does not get too loud with the PlayStation. I mean, the explosions sound good. The voices in the game sound good. Everything sounds good, but I always wanted more volume. I always wanted that, when you get headphones, you want that, But, that's what I wanted. But those are my negatives. But the positives is this thing is $60, man. This thing is $59.99, and you can't go wrong with a $59. I can't even say it is so cheap. $59.99 headset. You can't go wrong with this thing, man. $59.99. The positive outweighs the negative. The build quality is excellent, man. This thing, you'll have this thing for years, man. For years. You could throw this thing away. You can drag this thing behind your car or something like that. I don't know. You could just throw it at somebody. You get mad, don't throw your controller, throw this. You won't break this. Just, the build quality is excellent for the price point. You can't go wrong right there. Another positive that this thing is cross-compatible with the PlayStation 4. I can use the same controller for the Xbox and also the PC if you get a splitter cable. So if you want to use this thing for your PC and your PS4 or something like that, get the PC version because it comes with the splitter cable. If not, just go whatever system you want. The only difference is the colors. The blue for the PlayStation, the green is for the Xbox, and the red is for the PC. But the PC does come with the splitter cable, so if you want the PC version, I would suggest you go with that so you can have the splitter cable and you don't have to pay no extra money or anything like that. And the Xbox One also comes with a version with the mix amp included, so you can plug it right into your controller, but Microsoft offers that too as well. But those are the difference. Build quality is excellent. Headset holds up well over several months. I had these things for several months and these things still look like new, so that's a plus. So those are my positives, and they outweigh the negatives. And the verdict on these things, on a binary scale of 0 and 1, because I don't do 1 to 10s. I'm an engineer. So on a binary scale, we do 1s and 0s. That's all that matters over here. Binary scale from 0 to 1, this product is a 1, meaning it's a go. It's a 1. Go buy this headset, man. You will not be disappointed, man. this headset is a go. I'm a very satisfied customer. The positive outweigh the negatives, and you will not be disappointed. Go out and try these headphones for yourself, man. So that pretty much wraps up this interview right here, man. Hit that thumbs up button if I helped you out in any way you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, man. And I'll check y'all out in the next one, man. This is Nick from Toe Tech, and I'll see y'all. Peace.